The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Lampard, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pass somewhat off target. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger.
And the finish! Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi.
Prachuap really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's being urged to shoot. Messi, a player of legendary status. Now then, Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's had a shot! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Prachuap grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Goes for the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Messi. He's in a great position. Has a shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips the...
It's Van Basten! Lampard. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, super find. And he gets rid in a hurry. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's half-time here. Prachuap come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Prachuap head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. And that pass is... and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's been cut out, well played. That has been cut short. Lampard. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Serginho. Oh, that's delightful. And he skips past his man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Van Basten. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
O'Shea with the clearance.
Ronaldinho. Number 30.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Number 22, Neymar. Number 17, Bruno Fernandes. Number 20,
Neymar. Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish of true class! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rudiger calmly anticipates. Bruno Fernandes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's on it. Can he get away? He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Tchouaméni cuts it out. Looking for the run. Prachuap finding their passes. Messi.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Neymar fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's come to nothing. Still anyone's good chance here! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Can he get on the end of this? O'Shea spots it and intercepts. O'Shea gets it away. Maldini. Mateus. And they're quick to get it back. Looking to play him in.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That's an imaginative pass. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. Done delicately. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Mbappe picking up the match. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprising.
He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
De Bruyne. Tchouaméni. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And smartly reclaimed. That's an imaginative pass. And he's quick to get it clear again. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's intervened well there. He can run onto that. And he cuts out the supply. Prachuap yet to have an attempt on goal. Lam does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Goal! After 22 minutes is number 14, Lionel Messi!
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cruyff! Cruyff! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Lam cuts it out. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that pass just didn't quite work. Lam gets good distance on it. Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Iraq, number 7, Neymar. Coming on
So
to
time for
replace him
change,
is
and this one has been on the
10,
cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for...
Has a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for a runner. Chouameni. That's the throw. Zanetti. Prachuap heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Cruyff. Not the most accurate pass. Cruyff. Zanetti. There will be a throw-in.
There will be 3 minutes
Oh, red,
at a
nice
time.
interception. Azar. It's a pretty loose pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further.
And just a quick
I'd always
reminder
be
today
inclined to
please
go
drink
for
responsibly.
the latter,
Anyone
go for
appearing
a third,
intoxicated or behaving in
especially
an
with a full
inappropriate
half
manner
of
will be
football still
removed.
to play.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Prachuap ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. Azar. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. Kimmich gets it clear. Now it's Thuram. Good read, needed to be. Zanetti. And it's Kukçu.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. Now it's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for a runner. Looking for the run. Oh no, what has happened here?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. No goals as yet. Turan providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. Good read, needed to be. Maradona. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. He's being urged to shoot. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Prachuap have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. Struck first time! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Great vision. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Cruyff. This looks promising. He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Howson cuts it out. And he can clear it away. Can he get on the end of this? Now Mbappe. That'll be a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. They're up to 5 corners now. Chance! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Yaya Toure.
There will be 3
And it's
minutes at a
Maradona.
time.
Cruyff. Neymar. Yaya Toure. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And no, that was never going to make it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Hello attendees, this
So
is
there
a
was the first half.
children's
Brachwap
announcement.
ended that
With the
first
father
half
of a
in
boy
such
in
a
the
strong
green
fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Brachwap have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Another throw-in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And this is Batistuta. Thuram. Good ball, good take. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. No, he's just misjudged that one. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a searching pass, and that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Batistuta aimed beyond the defence. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass somewhat off target. Howson with the clearance. And that's really well manoeuvred.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out for a throw. Maradona is herring after that one.
Iraq seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That looks a good ball through. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Caceres getting this one clear. They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Turn. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 10.
And that has left him in a heap.
Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Number 20.
And the finish! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes